Okay, today's lesson is about ginkgo, but you see this? That is a mulberry. And well, when you live in the country and you got all these birds and things like that, they have a tendency to drop all kinds of interesting things, even in containers. I don't know how many of my containers ended up with walnut. We've got a lot of squirrels around here too. Anyway, I need to get it out. Also, I think it's about time this ginkgo was serviced, because you notice that some of the roots are starting to come out the bottom. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do today, is take it out of this can and then see what we got to do to separate the two plants. So mulberry and ginkgo. Well, that came out fairly easy. You see the root, the one that's light colored, that's the mulberry. Ooh, they got some nasty rooting habits. But anyway, it's going to be hard to get it out of here. But if I just take the saw and cut off like a third, maybe even a half, it'd make my job a lot easier. First job, try to see if I get this mulberry out of there. Oh, nasty guy. Ugh. It's going to take a little more persuasion. Look at this nasty thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it here, and put it in a container. It should grow. Maybe I should cut it up here, because it was a big taproot that went to the bottom and then started coiling at the bottom. These are very hardy trees, nuisance sometimes. So I cut it, and I'm going to put it in here, and we'll see what happens. So the mulberry is in the can. Now this is the regular mulberry that have fruits. The kind that grows around here from the nursery is the fruitless mulberry. And there's a reason why most people plant the fruitless, because these regular ones, I guess it's good eating, but it produces like crazy and they drop all over the place. So that's what happened. Was I have one that's distant away, but I guess the bird ate it, and you know what birds do. That's why it ended up in my bonsai. So back to our project, the ginkgo. And I think the first concern is all these little growth at the base. Now they're helping to fatten that root flare area, but I think there's too many, so I'm going to thin some out. In terms of the rest of it, the movement and taper, it's there, but we got to get rid of this stuff on the bottom first so we could see what we got to work with. So I'll go ahead and do that. So I took out a couple big ones, one in the front and one in the back. I think I did some others too. And then what I'm going to do with the rest is shorten them. So, like this one here, this will be a good thing to do. Something like that. The reason I took the big ones off, because if I let it go too much longer, the wound gets bigger and bigger. So more difficult to deal with later. Now, as we go up, we're doing okay till the apex again. So this came on afterwards. I was going this way. Do I cut it here and go with the new one, or do I stay with my original plan? And I think I'm going to stay with my original plan and take care of this and go like that. Now this one, I could cut it off here, but then there's nothing there. So when in doubt, leave it. I'm just going to shorten these up. Hopefully something else will pop. Maybe something pop here, it'd be a better branch. Okay, I think I got enough roots out of there, I'm going to be able to put this into a mica pot. So let me go ahead and do that. Was our project for the day, working on the ginkgo, trying to get it more refined. And then added bonus, we have this little one here, the mulberry. But, well, it's a good thing I got it out, because the way the root was going, it would have been almost impossible if I waited another 2 years to get it out of there. The mulberry has much more aggressive root system than the ginkgo. So anyway, I got this done and I'm feeling good. So that branch in the back may or may not stay. So, and then like those little ones towards the base may or may not stay. So anyway, I'm done. So this is Hero saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. Can we be done? It's bonus time! I know you guys like this bonus stuff, so I'll go ahead and well, we learned from one of the chapters that if you make cuttings like this, and you put it in growing medium, they'll root readily. But I always thought that why not take shortcuts? This one is bigger and it has some movement, and this one too. But when you have something like this, then you could start to take really good shortcuts. How about like this, like this, like this? Now, when this roots, you already got your movement in your first branch, second branch, got all this. Actually, I could have got more if I really wanted to. But what did we learn the last time when I did this experiment? These smaller ones, almost 100% take. This bigger one, it took a while, but I think they could take too. So I'm gonna put just these, the 4. Actually, I really want the 2. I'm gonna put those in a separate container and wait 2 years, because these others will do in 1 season versus the older one, it was taking longer. So I think I'm just gonna do these 2 or 4. I might as well just do the 4. And then at least I'll have something that is 4, 5, 6 years old right away. I'm trying to reduce my inventory, so I won't bother with these. But we know for sure that these will take. So anyway, good luck to you. See you again. Bye.